Here. Let us see. God, my hand is asleep. Does that even happen? I'm starting in a minute, yeah. I'm not hungry, but there's stuff upstairs. Dad made lima bean soup. Lima bean, yeah. Lima bean. It's never 9 bean. It's 16 bean.
sauce.
Deep fried in olive oil fish fries.
Excuse me?
Deep fried in olive oil fish.
Alright.
Alright. Shall get started in just a second. How the fuck did I get there? Alright, first step is to get the old warehouse trophy, or the so close trophy at the old warehouse. Reach the end with all the characters and fail, so I need have my right save game loaded. Just need to go here and save. Hold on, I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure I get the right game loaded. Tommy's grave. Alright, chapters. Old warehouse. Yeah. scares the shit out of me. Alright. All 4 characters have to make it to the old warehouse. If I didn't fuck up, they should all be here. But all I have to do is basically do nothing. It says, while Jaden is fighting, don't push any buttons. Let him die. While Madison is trying to convince Blake that Ethan is innocent, let her get arrested. And after rescuing Sean, resuscitate him and carry him out. Have Ethan put him down before opening the door. So basically, just don't do anything. Right, I still have to resuscitate him.
I've been looking for a long time. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. Sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
Alright. Dying of AIDS in the cold dark. Hi, Jimmy. What's up?
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished
Bullshit,
the damn
Scott.
trials. Now give me back my son.
He's there. All you have to do is open that crate.
Alright, the Jaden fight's about to start. Actually, well. Alright. So, I'm supposed to just not do anything now. Which is really hard for me to do, but I have to lose to get this trophy, so I'm just gonna put the controller down. Well, this I have to do. Don't have an option here. I gotta open the grate before the fight starts. Now, where's Jaden? I think he shows up after I get Sean out. Yeah, Jim? Okay. Jaden should be arriving any moment. There he is. Okay. Alright, I'm supposed to do nothing, so... Sean! God, this pains me to do this. I don't want him to kill Jaden. I'm literally like, I don't even have my hands on the controller. God damn, he's fucking up. Now, I'm starting to get worried. Where's Madison at? She's supposed to be here. And he's dead. I don't like this ending. God damn. There's no reason Madison wouldn't be here. I'm just starting to get nervous, but I don't know. Oh, God! Fucking hell!
Take your positions.
There
Suspects
she
likely
is,
armed
my
and
girl.
dangerous. All personnel are
There should be an
ordered to
option where every
shoot
character
to
can use Sean.
Shoot to kill. Ash,
That would be
describe us in
awesome.
position.
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on
Sean
the
and Jason.
Perfect.
Press
He
X
won't
to
get away this
Jason,
time.
press circle to
We'll gun
Sean.
him down as soon as he shows his face.
Alright, so basically
Hey,
here I have to do nothing
You
too.
there? What are you doing?
I can kind of just sit back and watch for the rest
My
of the
name is
fucking
Madison
game.
Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is innocent. He's not the origami
Ash,
killer.
what is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut.
Blake, you're a terrible
Get
cop.
her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Oh well, I do have to do this.
Don't help me, son, please. Breathe. Gotta breathe.
Oh. Sean! Oh, fuck. I'm gonna kill him. It looks like he'd make good pepperoni pizzas. What?
Sean,
He looks like he'd make good pepperoni pizzas. That's random. Blake's an asshole, but he's one of the more interesting characters in this game. Probably one of the best voice acted characters too. Sean!
Oh, Sean. Oh. Oh. I thought you were gone.
Dad,
Fuck, my video's buffering.
I knew you'd come and save me.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world.
So, like, wouldn't the world be flooded if it rained this much?
I'm not dead.
Well, you
I
know,
took the poison an hour ago.
it's only been raining
I'm not
nonstop
dead.
for, like, forever, so... Here's my other thing. Does this warehouse not have a roof?
Ash, get out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Alright, so I'm basically, not gonna do anything, because I need her to get caught. I'm not gonna fight. Just gonna let her...
Can you go,
Let
Miss?
him take
Watch
me.
your head. Just gonna take down a few details. Remain calm. This won't take long, okay?
Okay, I need in front of the thingy, and then go outside and get shot, and the killer will get away. This is like the worst ending. No, it's not the worst. Oh my god, this fucking thing, like, are you serious? I have to go around. Oh my god, he won't... I can't get out of this circle! Oh, hashtag next gen. Hashtag remastered. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. to go around. Don't go in the circle. No! Don't go in the circle! Alright, I have to put him down.
Dad, don't leave me.
I gotta push open the door if we're gonna get out of here.
I never want you to leave me alone again, Dad.
I promise I never will, Sean. I promise.
Except I'm about to get shot by the cops. So, bad news, kid. Oh wait, what am I doing? You notice there's a little door over there. Why doesn't he just... You know what? Yes, the voice acting is depressing. The worst part about it is that, like, it's not even, like, consistently bad throughout the game. It's only bad sometimes. And that makes it even weirder. Like, Scott's voice acting is pretty good, like, throughout. But Ethan, man, he's really hit or miss. Poor guy. And the kids, oh, the kids are awful. Madison's pretty good. Jaden's hilarious because it's such a fake accent. But, you know, you get used to it. And...
Open fire!
Yes, the kid's voice acting is terrible. And the part where you're playing as Scott and his brother, John, when they're kids, it's like unbearable. He says, "You've got to save John." Well, this is depressing.
Dad! Dad! Wake up. Don't leave me alone. Please, Dad, wake up.
There's your voice acting for you. Well, that's great.
There was general
Ha-ha! There's my
police
trophy.
announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars
So
was
if the
found
cops did that in
wandering
real life, they would probably get fired. LOL, you can't just shoot somebody.
It is believed
Yeah.
he managed to escape from the origami
You know,
killer
they
who
get
had
away with it
kidnapped him.
sometimes, but
The investigation is currently on hold. while child care
the
specialists
fact that
look
they
into
thought
the
Ethan was the
boy
origami
in
killer,
hopes that he can provide
like,
some new information on
it's
the
just
origami killer.
ridiculous.
Police are still at a loss as to the identity of the so-called origami killer, who currently remains
God, this
at
ending
large.
sucks.
We're just getting news that the investigation into the origami killer has had a tragic outcome. Ethan Mars, father of the kidnapped boy, has been shot and killed in a police operation. Circumstances surrounding this tragedy have not yet been made public. Also in related news, we learned of the death of Norman Jaden, an
God, this
FBI
ending
profiler
sucks.
who was also present at the scene.
Everyone died.
The police have refused to make any further comments for now.
Well, Madison's alive. And the origami killer's alive. So, you know. He's alive and he was never caught. Aww. Man, fuck this. Here's a little coat. Aww.
Come on, Sean. We've got to go now.
I can't do that Kermit voice, Jim. I would do it, but I can't. Oh, Jesus. fuck this ending. Oh my god. This is shitty. She wrote her book. She called her book Heavy Rain. I love it. I love it.
Thank you, Miss Page. I really admire you for what you've done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For John, please. We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Thank you. What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady. You deserve a better adversary. Somebody more ferocious.
What? Oh, she's hallucinating. New York Times bestseller, dude. Heavy Rain 2 equals Madison Page Life Simulator. Yep. Also, I'm a little confused. They just said, that dude just said, we need more journalists like you.
He's
something,
being buried in
something.
2 days
You caught that bastard?
Hole in the back end
But
beyond near
he wasn't
Washington.
caught.
I have to attend as a matter of
Unless
protocol.
he was caught after they showed him in
Jane
the
and I
graveyard,
didn't see eye
but
to eye on
that was kind of unclear.
No problem.
Whatever.
I understand.
Hey, sir. I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well,
Shove him up your ass.
you won't be needing them again. Do whatever you want with them.
Alright. I need to figure out what my next move here is. I'll figure it out once it goes through credits. I think the next trophy I'm going for 2 large trophies in one playthrough. I'm gonna try to get, I think it's called The Perfect Crime. And another one called Nerd. Shouldn't be too hard. I don't have to start at the very beginning, but it's within like the first, probably the first like third of the game. So it's still gonna take me a little time. Hey, Drizzy, what's up? Yeah, you missed Jason. I like how there's a variety. It's like Jason, Jason, Jason. I can go back and do that for you if you want. It's always fun. It's so ridiculous. And Sean! This Blake's a real tool. He's tripping balls. I really don't... I don't know. Norman Jayden just... They just didn't develop his character enough. Like, I just don't really give a shit about him. And that sucks. You just don't get much of like a... You don't have like that human element, like that connects you to Jayden like you do with everybody else. Like, you know, Ethan's... You gotta feel bad for Ethan. I mean, his life sucks. And, you know, Madison... I mean, Madison wasn't developed as well as she could have been, but I just think she was a more interesting character. Norman's just like this fucking drug addict that uses these weird glasses and has a fake accent. Yes, I am trophy hunting. I want to see that. Alright, here's the credits.
I'm a father too.
I apologize, but it doesn't let you skip the credits. Which is stupid. Yeah, I'm trophy hunting. I'm going for the platinum. Obviously. The one I'm trying to get next. I just got one for, basically for failing. You have to get to the end with all 4 characters and fail, and it's called So Close. So I did that. And now I have to start... Actually, I'm gonna have to start pretty much at the beginning. I don't have to do the whole beginning part with Ethan. So I don't have to do the Jason part. But I have to start at the first scene where you meet Norman. No, I lied. At the scene where you're out on the you're on the crime scene out in that field or whatever, and you're like using the RE for the first time and investigating. I have to go all the way back there. I have to get all the clues. Like I can't miss a single clue. And I need to look. Look, I'm not going to see chat for a minute because I gotta open this window here and see what this says. Be aware that if you miss any clues and have to go back to the chapter, then you have to continue playing from that chapter on. You can't jump from chapter to chapter. Okay. So, yeah, I gotta start at crime scene chapter, and then I have to get all those clues, and then I pretty much just have to keep playing. And the perfect crime trophy starts at Hassan's shop, so I don't really need to worry about that until I get there. Alright. And then play through the game again, starting at the Hassan's shop chapter. It says, you need to replay the crime scene chapter, find all clues with the RE, and then play through the game again, starting at the Hassan's shop chapter. That makes me nervous. I kinda would rather just start at crime scene and just keep playing. I really don't want to risk, because when you go to the perfect crime trophy, man, I don't know. I'm trying to get this trophy called Nerd, and then the perfect crime trophy in one playthrough. Because the Nerd trophy is kind of like a large section of the game and you can't chapter skip, so I need to play crime scene, the part with Mad Jack, which is like way later, and then Fish Tank, which is later too, so I'm just gonna play through it. I mean, this game's not that long. It's not like it's, you know, it's not like it's gonna take me forever. So, alright, I got so close. So the next step is to start at crime scene. I'm gonna have to... Alright. Shouldn't be too bad. Need 1 second, guys. Oh no. Dual window, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Just waiting. You can't skip the credits. I know, it's ridiculous. Especially when you're trying to get the platinum, you have to play through it like 4 times. And especially when you, at the very end of, like when you're done with all the other trophies except all endings, and you just have to go to like 3 chapters from the end and just play and like make different decisions and unlock all the endings, and then you have to sit through the fucking credits. That's a pain. But you know, I mean, really, you quote unquote remastered this for PS4, and you can't even like add press X to skip. I mean, for God's sakes. Whatever. Whatever. I'm eating some of my chocolate bunny from yesterday. So, how are you guys? Is my husband still in the chat? Jimmy? Shuhei Yoshida! No. Oh, really? I love this game a lot. It's it was the game that sold me on the PlayStation 3, actually, oddly enough. My husband, me and him were friends at the time we were in high school. And he had a PS3, and I remember, I can't remember if we were dating yet at that point. Yeah, we were, 'cause it was 2010. Yeah, we were dating. But, yeah, I remember he got this game, because I remember we were at GameStop, and he was, like, trying to choose between a few games, and I was like, I don't know, that one looked kind of interesting, and then I took it home and I watched him play it, and I was like, I kind of want this. So I bought the game, and then I got PlayStation 3 for my birthday. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I like this game a lot. Hence why I bought it again. Alright, so I got the right game loaded. Chapters. Crime scene, which is, yeah, so I mean, that's, you know, not cutting out a whole lot of time, but I got to the part where Ethan was babysitting Sean and my friends were watching, and the kid never listened, so I drank orange juice and played basketball, and they said I was a bad father. That's fucking awesome, dude. Oh my god, I did that once. I tried to, like, deliberately be an asshole, and I just felt so bad I couldn't do it. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ignore this fucking kid. Like, he was sniffling, and Ethan said, like it was his thought, and he was like, maybe I should get Sean some medicine. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna go play basketball. Yeah, I have my husband to thank for my PlayStation fangirl-ism. I grew up with Nintendo exclusively, not on purpose, it just kind of happened, and I was happy with what I had, so I never really wanted anything else. And I was very, like when I was, like, a young teenager, I guess, or not even a teenager, like 11, 12, you know, a few of my friends had, like, PlayStation 2, and I don't know. Like, they were playing, like, games that were mature, and I felt like, I'm too young to play this. That was goody two-shoes, but I don't know. I just never had anything except I had my NES, that was a hand-me-down, then I skipped to my N64. And then a GameCube, and then a Wii. And I had, you know, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP. I was happy, you know. But now I'm happier because I have PlayStation Life. Alright. Let me, I hate that I can't have, like, my chat window open and my guide open at the same time. Like, Twitch isn't compatible with dual window, which I have on my phone. So I won't be able to see chat for a second. Just need to read this. Alright. I could just turn chat on in the sidebar. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, I guess. Hold on. On a second. The only reason I don't do it normally is because, like, the way the PlayStation, the chat, like, the way it looks, it's just not, like, formatted right. It just, you'll see in a second. Hold on, I'm just adding a message here on the bottom of my screen. Add my Instagram. Instagram, colon. Alright, background color black. Okay. Alright. Yes, PlayStation is life. I agree. So yeah, like, you see how, like, the sidebar, like, the text gets broken up and it's just ugly. I really wish they'd fix it, because I like having the chat there, but I always turn it off because it's, like, it's fucking ugly. And people who stream on PC are like, ew, I can make money on custom. And I'm like, yeah, well, fuck you. Alright. I'm just gonna start this fucking chapter. Yeah. Yeah, it's not ideal, but, you know, I can read it. I only have it on because, like I said, I'm like reading on my phone, so I don't fuck anything up for this trophy. Alright. Crime scene. Keep the RE open and scan everything. Okay. And it's got like a list of everything I need to scan so I don't miss anything. Because if I miss something, I have to, like, start over. Ooh, should I take the drug? Oh, you don't get the option at this part. Sometimes it asks you if you want to take the drug or not. Like, I don't know. Take the drugs. It wouldn't let me take the drugs.
Noted that name somewhere. What was it?
Zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Fuck you, I'm FBI.
FBI?
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you, did any of you guys know, actually, so I'm a noob at Twitch. Can you...
Check. You can pass.
If you're streaming from PS4...
I'm looking for
and I don't...
Blake.
You probably can't. You know how people, like, set up, like, custom fucking, like, layouts and shit when they're streaming from PC? Like, they'll have, like, a sidebar, like with chat, and they'll have another little thing that's got like new subscriber and like all that shit. You can't do that when you're streaming from PS4, correct? Because I wouldn't know how. I mean, I don't deal with a computer at all. I just, you know.
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Nam and Jaden, Tuesday.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I really wish they would make that a thing. Like, I don't even need anything fancy, you know? Like, just make the chat look prettier. And I don't mind, like, where it says on air and it's got my avatar and the number of viewers and the comments. Like, that's fine. I just don't like how it breaks the text up. I also don't really like the elapsed time at the top. Like, I don't really give a shit how long I'm... Alright, got the RA on.
The crime scene is compromised by all these people. I doubt there'll be many clues left.
First thing I need to do
to start with
is go inside the white tent. So let's do that now.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Oh, fuck off.
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden.
This morning, they told me to be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
I think it's really funny that on my time hop today, 6 years ago, I was trophy hunting for Heavy Rain on PS3. Found that really weird. Alright, so I need to talk to him first before I
found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know
Kill
much
the
more
offspring
right
of
now.
Satan.
Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look. Any news on the coroner?
I did get the platinum PS3. It was my very first platinum.
We've been waiting for an hour.
It was
for
the
fuck's
beginning
sake.
of an addiction.
Any witnesses?
No, I mean, I really don't
None
I
yet.
only have 10
Given the
platinums,
neighborhood, I'd be
but,
surprised if anybody saw anything.
you know, it's a time-consuming thing, and I don't...
There are a lot of people on the crime scene.
I don't get...
Aren't you afraid your mem might
Thank you.
destroy some clues?
I don't get, like, platinums just for the sake of getting platinums, you know? Like, I have a friend, who has, like, I think he has 50? And I don't know how he does
no,
it,
of course not.
but
That's not what I meant.
I only platinum games that, like,
shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got
that
it?
I love, like, games that I think are worthy of my
Any
time.
leads? My men are going over the scene with a
I have a
fine-tooth
method to
comb.
my
If the
yes,
killer left anything
exactly.
behind, we'll find it.
Yeah, I have 10 right
Has the
now?
body been identified?
Or did I get
No,
11?
not yet. We should know more later today.
It's the platinum I'm
Listen,
proudest
I'm a little
of.
busy
Ooh,
here.
let me
Why don't
think.
we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I
Let me
understand.
think.
You
You know
mind if I
what?
look around?
Uncharted Drake's
Be my
Fortune.
guest.
Because Drake's Fortune.
Hey, Jade, you come and see me if you
Hi!
find anything, okay?
How are you? Thanks for
On the same
joining.
team now.
Drake's Fortune on Crushing is bullshit. And, I'm actually doing it again on PS4 right now, but I'm not, like... I'm taking my time, you know? That's probably it. I'll have to look at my list of platinums, actually. I'm trying to, like, think of what they all are. I know Heavy Rain was my first one. Oh, dude, fuck Brutal. I haven't even tried it yet. I'm kind of
Harry
scared.
Comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
It's really, like, it's hard, but if you just have to, like, be very patient and do a lot of blind fire and go try to get a lot of headshots. Let me look here. Inside the white tent. The boy's face.
His
I'm gonna
face
go
is
in the
covered with
order
blood,
of this list.
like the other victims.
The orchid on the boy's chest. I guess it's this one.
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
the origami figure in his hand.
A small origami figure in the right hand. Fingers were probably closed after the time.
Gets the victim to wake them up. Yeah, it's actually, like, if I go into Drake's Fortune with, like, the right mindset, and I have patience, and I'm, like, serious about what I'm doing, it's not that bad. It just takes longer. But the biggest thing that frustrates me is the checkpoints. Like, that's what pisses me off the most. That's why it's so hard, is because, like, you'll have, like, this one, like, I'm dealing with it right now, like, I have this part. And it's like this big battle, you know.
5 days ago.
And, like, you kill off, like, 20 enemies in this one area. And then, like, you go to the next area, and you die. And then you have to redo the whole first part that was hard. And it's just... it's a pain. Hi, Jimmy!
Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
Hi, Jimmy! You just walked in there. Alright, is there anything... let me look at my list here. The cut on the boy's leg, did that. The origami figure in his hand, the boy's hand a second time. Did I do that? Oh god. Well, I guess there's no other fucking options. Right? Let me see if I can... I don't know if I can scan again or if I'm... no. Okay. I should have been paying attention. Alright. And here's the shitty thing. I'm not gonna know if I missed a clue until I get all the way at the fucking end. And if I don't get that trophy, that's gonna suck. Hold on 1 second. Oh my god, if it's a bronze, dude. I think it's a gold. Actually, I think, hold on. Well, I can look right here. Nerd is a silver. Which, you know. Okay. Follow the orchid pollen trail. I'm just gonna look at everything.
Airy comment, sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Yeah, you know, not the best, but at least it's not a bronze. I hate that shit when it's like a really hard trophy and it's a fucking bronze. There's actually... oh, this is the orchid pollen trail. Okay. Oh, why can't I walk? What the fuck?
Airy comment, orchid pollen detected. Probably from the flower left on the body.
There's a trophy in this game that... it's not, like, hard. It's just a pain in the ass.
Airy comment. The pollen particles disappear in the tall grass.
And, it's a fucking bronze.
It's probably the end of the trail.
Kill 10,000. With only one hand on the controller, I like that. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. It's like, really? I guess I need to go back. Gotta follow this trail here.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
Yeah. I'm staying. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna have another look around if you don't mind.
Take all the time you want.
Alright. Blake. Oh, I might want to, like, use my Ari. I need to go by the train tracks here. Oh, shit! Ah, there it is. Oh.
Harry comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. Analysis confirms it comes from the victim.
Okay, and then you go up here.
Footprints continue just after the pollen trail.
Follow the pollen
There's
trail.
a good chance that they're the killers.
Blood stain on the train tracks, the footprints next to the train tracks, the blood stain on the fence up the hill. Okay. Fence. I have not. So, I have no opinion. I just know my Facebook friends are like arguing over it. I've got half of them who are like, oh my god, it's great, and the other half are like, oh my god, it's the worst movie ever. So, I honestly don't know. Oh, this hill sucks. Have you seen it? What do you think? This is the weirdest button combination. Come on, Norman. It has problems, but it's not unwatchable. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much the consensus. I've only seen a few people say that, like, it's terrible, like, it's, you know, not, like you said, unwatchable. Hi, Rami, what's up? I hope you're doing well, too. I'm just working on this platinum here. This is kind of a stressful trophy, because, like, if I miss one clue, I've got to replay through the game all over again. So, I wish there was a way to know. Alright, let's see. The footprints and the tire tracks, which are right here. I'm basically just gonna walk around this crime scene until I can't anymore.
Harry, comment.
Because I think when you get all the clues, he says something like, alright, well, time to get back to the office. Or something like that.
I think I've seen all there is to see.
Ah, that was it. I think I've seen all there is to see. Okay. Okay, that should be it, but just gonna walk to the end here while I'm here. It's funny because, you know, oh shit. His face, he's such a dork. Alright, I can't go that way. Like I said, I got this platinum on PS3, and I'm having like these weird flashbacks where I'm remembering things. Like, I remember that he said something like, you know.
There's a good chance that they're the killers.
See, and that was... Oh, I guess did I already view that? Ooh. See, this is making me nervous. I think I remember reading somewhere, like, okay, when he says, I've seen all there is to see, then you're good. I'm scared. Because this is, like, pretty early in the game. And I really don't want to get to the end and, like, wait for that. Oh, I thought that said R1. I don't want to get to the end and, like, be like, okay, time to get the trophy, and then, where's the trophy? It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would suck. I know he said, I think I've seen all there is to see, but I just want to try. Yeah, I think I got it all. I mean, I've got the... See? What the fuck is that? That's probably an irrelevant clue.
A dead cat.
Oh.
The FBI doesn't keep files on dead cats. Not yet.
Oh, I don't think I ever found that. That's sad. Okay. Let's see.
I think I've seen enough. Better get back to the station before I catch pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims.
As all the other victims. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I mean, it should be good.
Way too many people here. They're trampling all over the crime scene.
I just think that's an irrelevant clue. It just has to be all the clues that pertain to the case.
Unrelated to the investigation.
Here's something else I don't get. Why does this motherfucker have these, like, badass glasses? And none of the other cops do. Oh, I can't leave that way. I gotta go this way. Like, he's got a huge advantage here. I'm so nervous leaving, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, hey, I got a friend request! Thank you! Oh, it went away. I didn't see the name. I wanted to give you a shout out. Oh, here, it's on my phone. Thank you, JTC6542. I will accept that when I'm done. Okay. I don't need to worry about Jade now until the Mad Jack chapter, but I need to focus on Scott now. So I need to... Alright, the first thing I need to do is pay attention when I get to Hassan's shop. So I'm just gonna keep playing until then. Up until that point, it really doesn't matter what I do with with Ethan and Madison at this point. So let me see. So I'm going for this trophy, Perfect Crime. You just kind of have to hide all your evidence. Oh, excuse me. My God. And oh, what the fuck is that? FBI investigator? Hold the fuck on. Hold the phone. I wasn't expecting that trophy. That's cool. Go back to the guide. Thank you, Rami. What the fuck, dude? What was it, FBI investigator? I was not expecting that trophy. That's kind of awesome. FBI investigator, find all the clues related to the origami killer in the first scene. Well, now I know that I got all the clues. That's fucking awesome. I love it. Alright. Alright. Now, this trophy guide, I don't know. I'm having flashbacks. Because it says, get the FBI investigator trophy. Oh, I could have read that. I didn't read that. But it says, you need to replay the crime scene chapter, find all the clues, and then play through the game again, starting at Hassan's shop. Well, I don't know, dude. That makes me nervous. I think I should just keep playing. I mean, how... Fuck, dude, how... Because they say, like, they always say don't chapter skip because it might fuck something up. And I just don't trust it. I'm just gonna play. Oh, thanks, Rami. Oh, fuck.
Butterfly.
I see a wolf.
A wolf's head.
2 faces.
2 faces back to back.
Death.
Death.
Ethan has such a fucked up life.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition.
However, you are batshit crazy.
But you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still
That's
be
not a
alive
lie.
if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death.
The shrink is creepy.
How is Sean?
He is... I can't even fucking read it.
I know he's really unhappy.
There's always a however.
I just can't understand why...
It's true.
I seem unable to love him.
It's like...
And what about you,
You start a new
Ethan?
job and it's like... However... we're gonna have to lay you off because we can't afford to pay you anymore.
Anesthetized, as if none of this was real. Sometimes I tell myself this whole thing is just a nightmare and that I'll wake up at any moment.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
God.
Have there been any cases of split personality developing after concussion? Like people doing things but having no memory of what they've done. Like somebody else had been doing them.
We know that in certain cases, a violent shock to the brain can cause serious psychological disturbances, like schizophrenia, for example. That's the end of this session. We'll
Time's
continue
up.
This conversation next week.
Alright, I'm just looking here. Alright, I don't think I need to worry about anything until I
You were
see
lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive
Jaden
a
or
traumatic
Scott
accident.
again. Harvest over 28 years.
I don't exactly feel
Woo!
like doctor.
Good lord, dude. Props to you. I've only been at my job almost a year. In my previous job, I was there for a year. I mean, I'm only 23, so... yeah, I had, like, my first real job. I was hired in 2014, and then I came up on, like, my year anniversary, and I got a new job offer. And now I'm still at that place, so...
I'm sorry about that, Sean.
I
Next time,
just...
we'll really pull it together, okay?
Nice, dude. Let's...
Is something the matter, Sean?
No.
All my coworkers
alright.
kind of hate me because I'm young. They don't hate me, but like...
Aren't you gonna go
we
play
figured
with the
out
other
that
kids?
my one coworker is exactly 30 years older than me,
I
and
don't
she's
feel
like,
like it.
I'm really depressed now.
Do you want to eat something?
Oh, Sean.
Sean looks so miserable. I wish I could help him. Just not sure I can right now.
Come on, Sean. Don't you want to play on the seesaw?
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. He's gonna go over there.
Come on, Dad, make me fly.
I always have this, like, and Colin on Kind of Funny talked about it. I have like this irrational fear of getting fired for no reason or getting laid off. It's just my anxiety, but I mean it's kind of real to me because my husband was the store closed. Like, it was just like, oh, well, store's closing. And, like, I have this fear that they're just gonna be like, well, we don't need you anymore. Fuck off. But, you know.
He seems to be having fun.
Oh,
it's been
thank
a long
you.
time since I've seen that smile. What about that
He looks like a demon when he smiles.
So fast you won't be able to
He
stay
does.
Great.
He does look pretty creepy. Wait, where's he going? Okay. What the? Alright.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can.
Yeah, me and my husband were talking about it earlier. The kids in this game, they're questionable. The voice acting's really bad, and they make really weird facial expressions. I love this game though. You know, it's got its problems, but I love it. I've never played anything like it.
Whoa.
Beyond Two Souls was...
I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
I liked it. Like, very first playthrough, I actually really enjoyed it. But I tried to go back and play it. Well, I did platinum that game. So I had to replay it a couple times, but it's not a game that I want to, like, play through again. It's just not as good of a game, honestly.
You want to go play on the swing?
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
I played it when it came out on PS3, and I actually rebought it on when it released on PS4, and tried to play through it again, and I was very disappointed. I don't know if I was just like, I had so much hype for that game because of this game.
Come on, Dad.
And I don't know if I just liked it at first because of my hype, or I don't know, but I don't know. I just can't really play it. And I tried the chronological order thing, and that made it even worse. It was like there were so many plot holes, like nothing made sense. It was bizarre. And I was worried that I was gonna buy this game again and it was gonna be the same thing. Like, I was gonna be like, oh man, this game didn't hold up, it sucks now, but I still love it. Oh yeah, me too. And it probably would have been fine.
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
I kind of had that same issue with Bioshock Infinite, though. I really, really, really liked Bioshock Infinite. Like, I was obsessed with it. I had to get the collector's edition.
You know, sometimes I remember before.
I loved it, and then
Jason was still here.
I tried to do a second playthrough.
Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was.
And
before.
I don't know, but I didn't like
Me
it.
too, Sean.
Like,
Me too.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I just didn't enjoy my second playthrough. So I stopped. Some games, I guess, are better just being played once.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
I know Ethan is supposed to look like his voice actor, but he kind of looks like David Cage, and I find that hilarious. Knowing who the killer was sort of took... Oh, yeah.
One, please.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, too. Like, once you know... But see, I still enjoy this game, even though I know who the killer is. But... once I knew who Aiden was, and, like, why that was a thing, I was like, okay, this is great, this is really cool, and I thought it was cool the way it was done. But, I don't know, I just didn't... I don't think it's good enough of a game to, like, keep you playing it. And I don't think David Cage, I don't think he actually likes when you replay his games. I think he wants you to play once and get, like, that honest first playthrough, but... oh, I missed it. But, you know, if you're trophy hunting, you obviously can't do that. And Bioshock Infinite, I think, was the same thing, because that ending was so mind-blowing. And, like, once you knew, it was kind of like, you didn't have that drive to keep playing. And it just wasn't, like, it didn't grab me like the original Bioshock. The original Bioshock is still one of my favorite games. Like, I've played through it probably a handful of times, and I love it. I really hope they remaster it. I know it's been rumored. I would seriously love to play that on PS4. Sean! Sean's gone because you had a blackout. Yeah. Really the only plot hole in this game. Definitely, dude. I was just about to say that. The original Bioshock, like, scares the shit out of me. Oh my god, dude. You do not know how hype I am for Uncharted 4. I can't even, like, express it. Like, when that game was announced, because, you know, everybody kind of assumed Uncharted 4 was a thing, but it was never announced, and I started to think, like, you know, Naughty Dog makes their games in threes. And I was like, well, maybe they're done with 3. Like, 3's gonna be the end, and... I'll never forget it. I was sitting in my car. Okay, so at the time my husband worked at the Sony store. That's the store I was talking about that closed. It was a great job, and one day they were like, yeah, we're closing the store. Anyway. So he worked at the Sony store, and he was working the night of, I think... Let me think. I think it was the first PSX. I think it was PSX. I could be wrong. But, he was working, and they had, like, TVs that were, like, in the window. So if you were sitting in your car and, like, looking at the store, you could see the TVs. Well, it was freezing. So me and my friend James were sitting in the car, and, Jimmy was working. So we couldn't hear anything, obviously. We were just seeing the TV. So the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like holding my breath. I'm like, oh my god, I wonder if they're going to announce Uncharted 4. And then I'm like, no, it's too good to be true. They're not going to announce Uncharted 4. And,
do you think it's going to take long?
I'll never forget. So, no, like I said, I couldn't hear anything. So we're sitting there, and this image of a map comes up. And my gut reaction was, oh my god, I think that's Uncharted. But then I'm like, it could be like Assassin's Creed or something. Like, it, you know. Like, I was just doubting it. I couldn't believe it. And then, like, it went through, because it was that very first Uncharted 4 trailer where it was, like, just the map, and it, like, he was talking, but I couldn't hear. So I saw the map, and then it just came up, black screen, and it said Uncharted, and I fucking screamed so loud. So I was in the driver's seat of the car. My poor friend James was in the passenger seat. And my first reaction was to scream at the top of my lungs. And I opened the car door, and I slammed it shut, and I opened it again, and I slammed it shut like 5 times, really, like, in quick succession. And he was terrified. He was like, are you gonna be okay? I was like, oh my god, it's actually happening! I was hysterical. And it was a great night, but, I gotta say I was a little concerned when Amy left the team. I was actually heartbroken, and that announcement came on my birthday, which really sucked. And then it was the whole, like, it was the secrecy of the whole thing. It was like, oh, there's rumors that Amy was forced out of the company and all this shit. And we still don't know what happened, but I was very, very upset. Because, you know, he's the creator of the series.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce
but
myself before getting started.
I have faith it's going to be an amazing game.
Perhaps there's a better time.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I was a little wound up, but I mean, it's my favorite game series, and I was just so.
Have you met Lieutenant?
I was in.
Yeah, we met this morning.
Like, I really didn't think it was gonna happen. I thought it would be too good to be true for there to actually be an Uncharted 4.
You know how to tie
but
a knot in a
obviously it's coming. So.
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this hunt.
Dude, it's gonna be so great.
They're all over us. This origami killer.
And then, like, so first it was Amy, and then a bunch of other people from Naughty Dog left and like went to other development studios, and I started getting worried. And then, like, I found out Greg Edmondson. Oh, I just fucked up the tie.
And we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir.
I was upset when I found out that Greg Edmondson wasn't going to be doing the soundtrack, because, you know, he's done the soundtrack for the Uncharted series since it began. So.
Of course not.
But from what I've heard from trailers and everything, I mean, I have no doubt that the music's going to be great. I was just a little, like, concerned as to why he's not doing it.
Well, I hope you're better at profiling than at tying knots.
I was about to.
Forget it. I'll manage.
Whoops. Dude, if you don't know how to tie a necktie and you have to wear one every day, like, what are you doing?
Charlie and she'll show you to your office. Check in on the press
probably not. I might.
It'll give you an idea
maybe
of the
a little bit.
Thank you.
I'm just not a big multiplayer fan.
Welcome to the club, Jaden.
I've got friends who are like, "Oh my god, you should play Uncharted multiplayer. It's fun." I'm like, "Yeah." You know, I'm just not a multiplayer fan. I can't help it, and I'm not good at multiplayer, so. But I might. I mean, I'll give it a go, but I'm not making any promises, you know. Okay. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm going to the press conference.
Was found this morning on a patch of wasteland in the East End at about 6:30 a.m. 5 days after he was reported missing.
If you guys don't mind, I have to run to the bathroom, and I will be right back.
It would seem that he drowned.
Be back in like a minute.
The state in which the body was found
I'm just gonna.
suggests the
Can I just leave it here? Now I'll pause it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back, I'm sorry. Oh. What do I do with my phone? 1 second. Hi, I apologize. I had to put some clothes in the dryer, and I had a few things that don't go in the dryer, so I had to hang them, and okay. Accidentally unplugged my mic. I'm a mess. Alright. Oh my god, my mom. Okay. Okay. No, not language. Not language. Fuck that. Go back.
Of the origami killer. The investigation should confirm this in the coming days. The police are continuing to work around the clock to find the murderer as quickly as possible. I'll field some questions. Yes.
Thirsty.
You said the methodology indicated another victim for the origami killer. Can you be more specific?
An origami figure was found in the victim's hand, and an orchid was placed on his chest. His face was covered with mud, but there were no visible traces of violence to the body. Go ahead.
The Zodiac killer was never identified. Perhaps the origami killer will never be found either.
I don't think there's much chance of that. For the moment, the killer may think he's invulnerable, but in the end he'll make a mistake and we'll be there to arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Did the killer
Depends
leave
on
any
what you
written
do.
evidence? Perhaps a ransom note explaining his actions? Or anything like that?
No.
That was
He
clearly
has not made
Ethan's
contact
voice
in any
actor.
way, and we have only the murders to help us understand his motives. Yes. What's the question?
Some people are saying that the police were slow to take an interest in these murders because the victims lived in poorer parts of the city.
That sounds like Madison.
That's absurd. The police make no distinctions between victims based on their social class. It is true that the origami killer seems to choose his victims from the more impoverished parts of town. The higher crime rate in these areas makes the investigation more difficult. Time for a couple more. Yes.
Just gonna listen here.
There are rumors that the FBI has sent a profiler to help with the investigation. Is that true?
You seem to be well informed. Yes, we asked the FBI to send us a profiler to help us with this investigation. We were planning to announce this in the next few days, but it seems that won't be necessary.
According to certain sources, the town hall's been applying pressure to avoid any mention of a serial killer in order not to have an adverse effect on the mayor's election campaign. Do you have anything to say about that?
Pure
This voice acting is
speculation. At
so
no time has the mayor been involved in this
not good.
investigation, except to support the efforts of the police force, of course. Thank you for your cooperation.
One question, please, sir. One last question.
Captain Perry, one more question, please.
Okay.
I should get Perry's assistant to show me my office. I can't wait to get to work.
Whoa. I don't know where. Oh, there she is. Like, where is that woman? No, what do you do? Oh my god.
Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Oh, why not?
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
sorry. Trying to repost my video on my other account. Cause like I made the Godosaurus Instagram not that long ago, and I've got a bunch of followers on my like personal, I guess, that don't follow the Godosaurus yet. So like I don't know that they're seeing my posts. I'm trying to get all my like gamer friends to migrate over to my my new account. Alright. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Just repost this. At the top, repost. It's creating the repost.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course.
My office. Why did she walk? Okay. What? Jaden! Look at this shithole.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Oh shit.
Okay, time to work.
Sorry, just 1 second. Repost. Live now. Come hang. Okay, share to Twitter. Take me, detective. Twitter and... Oh my god, I hate Instagram, like when you... God, it's fucking annoying. When you switch between accounts, which I asked for that for so long, so I shouldn't even be complaining, but... When you switch between accounts, it disconnects your Facebook. So like when you're sharing, like my one account shares to the Godosaurus page on Facebook. My other account shares to my timeline. Another account shares to my work's business page. Like, but then it disconnects everything and you have to re-add it. I mean, it only takes like a second, but it's just a pain. And it makes me like scared that I'm gonna post. I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but like that I'm gonna post shit on my timeline instead of on the page. I've actually done it before. I posted something for work on my timeline. And it's not like the end of the world. It's better than the other way around.
Change the office.
One time Instagram had a glitch and like it said I was logged into my personal, and then when I posted it, it went on my work's business page, and it was like, it was a picture of my leggings. Like I got these new leggings, and I was like, oh my god, these are so cute. And yeah, so I had to delete that. We're good with this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck it, we're going to Mars. I used to have all the PS3 themes, the RE themes. They had a theme for each thing. Alright, let's check out our clues. Reminds me of a GameCube. Alright, let's just analyze everything, I guess.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Go to Mars! Okay, that's cool.
A common species. That doesn't help much. The orchid is a common species. It can be found at any flower shop.
That doesn't really help. Okay, that's all I can do there. And this.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on. Just one origami store in town.
What the fuck's an origami store? There's only 3, right? The orchid, the origami, and the tire. Yeah. Okay, now files. Fuck it. No, no, no! I meant to open. God, I hate all this motion shit. I wish they would have taken that out for the PS4. Like, there's literally, like, you don't use the touchpad at all.
All boys, aged between 9 and 13.
It's just a port.
No
I mean, it
signs
does
of
look
violence.
better.
The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
Anything.
Bodies are found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned. In rainwater.
That's shitty. Analyze.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Studying on Mars.
The killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
Okay.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Did you... This is completely random. Did you ever play, L.A.
The killer is white.
Noir...
Age between
I don't know how to
30
say it.
and
L.A.
45.
Noir...
He's intelligent, calm,
L.A.
and determined.
An
An organized type.
Noir.
He has a car.
You know what I'm trying to say.
He's probably employed.
The
but his
Rockstar
work
game.
allows him free time.
I opened this, right? Thought I opened this. Yeah, I did. Okay. Just checking. Well, that's it. That's all, folks. Absorb the cases. Uh-oh. Drug time. Eat the evidence. God damn, Norman looks like shit.
Here we go again. I better go wash my face. I need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist.
Jesus Christ.
That's alright. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Ooh! What do you think? Does it just keep looping? Is there a time? I'm gonna pause just in case. Should I take the Tripto? Or should I try to be sober? My first playthrough, I tried to not take it at all. Trip on the shrooms? Yeah, I think I will. Well, that's that. Norman Jaden's a drug addict. Vile shrooms. Eh, you know, last playthrough I was sober, this time I'll be a drug addict. It actually, prevents you from getting killed at one point. If you stay in the RE too long, at a certain point, you die.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marshall.
And if you take the Tripto, you
Please
don't.
tell him what happened.
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean.
Oh, shit! Shit! Hold on! Hold on! There's a trophy! There's a trophy during this part. And I was gonna go back and get it later, but I'm just gonna get it now because I'm here. It's a trophy for answering correctly. He asked him some questions about what happened at the park. And I don't remember. Let me see real quick. Just scroll through here. Oh, I missed another trophy at the park. Play 2 games with Sean and buy him candy. Fuck. Well, that'll be easy to go back. The park is a short... Okay. Here we go. Remember the time it was at the park and what Sean was wearing. At the end of Jaden's scene in the police station, Ethan will come in to be questioned by Blake. He'll be asked questions about the park that you have to answer correctly. Alright. Time, 4:15, jacket beige, pants green. Okay.
We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses.
That little shit.
And when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at
Okay.
the park?
4:15.
Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about...
I hate when he jumps around and you can't see it. 4:15 is X, right?
Yeah. 4:15. Yeah, that's it, 4:15. I remember exactly because I looked at the clock in the park when we arrived.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
A beige jacket. X is beige.
A
Yeah.
beige coat. And a pair of pants.
Green pants. So it's just X for all.
Green pants.
Okay.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I did. I didn't leave. I watched the carousel.
How could Sean
and
possibly have vanished if you were right there watching the carousel?
I don't know. I don't understand.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
'Cause I was searching.
I searched the whole neighborhood for him. I thought he couldn't have gone far.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
Oh snap, I'm almost at 200 followers on my Instagram.
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say. But it is a possibility.
What happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why?
I don't...
Wasn't it enough losing
I'm trying to
Jason?
remember when I made this account, because I actually created this account with a different intention.
That's not what I meant to say.
I think it was last month. I think it was like early last month. I was gonna, you know, this is what happens. I drink a lot of coffee and I come up with these ideas. And I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a great idea. This is gonna be so fucking cool. And then real life kicks in and I work all day and I come home and I have dinner and I do my chores or whatever around the house. And then I'm like, I don't have time for this. Like, alright, so the account was going to be, because I'm a photographer too, so the account was going to be like a photography account, but only for, yay! Only for like geeky things. So like, we have a lot of pop vinyls. So I was going to take like, quote unquote, professional pictures of the pop vinyls and like stage them in different places and stuff. Like I had all the, you know, I have all these ambitions, but I don't have enough time to do everything. And then one night I was just like, you know, I really want to start promoting my Twitch and everything, so I just kind of changed it to that. Let me look at this real quick because I know there's something I have to do with this chapter. The ultimate goal is to let the origami... Yeah, I cannot say origami. Origami killer. Is to let the origami killer walk free. Hassan's shop. Don't intervene and just let the scene play out while you stay at the back of the store. Wow, that's easy. Alright.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective.
But...
I'm investigating...
Yeah, I have a lot of things that I would like to do, but...
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I just...
My son
working
is
full time,
dead,
I just don't
Shelby.
have time. But...
I have nothing more to say.
Origami and a bag of chips.
I also lost someone I loved. I know what you're feeling.
Then you will understand that I do not wish to talk about it.
You may know something that could help save other people's lives.
I was unable to save the life of my own son.
There's really not.
See
like,
how I could save
there
the
just
lives
isn't.
of other
And,
people.
you know, I can't even stream as much as I would like to. Like, I wanted to stream last night.
Do you sell inhalers?
Yesterday was
I'm all
Sunday,
out,
you know?
at least
I didn't have
away
work.
completely empty-handed.
It was
The
Easter.
back of the store, to the right.
I don't really like streaming, like, during the day. It just... I don't know. I'd prefer streaming, like, later at night. And I had, you know, full intentions of streaming, and then I ended up being invited to my mother-in-law's house last minute for dinner, so we went over there. That was at, like, 7 o'clock. We had dinner.
Are you looking for something in particular?
And, you know, next thing I knew, it was like 9:30, and I,
try anything.
you know, I have to wake up at 7 for work, so I'm like,
Open the
I don't
register,
really
you
want to
dumb
get
fuck.
started with this
Put the money
stream
on the
now
counter.
and like be up late.
Shit,
So
you
all I have
deaf
to
or
do
what?
is hang out here.
Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir.
So I'm trying to like balance
Do
my
not have the
time.
right
This
to
is
steal
hard,
that money from me.
and like my
Very
photography
hard to
is
earn it.
suffering. I haven't been doing it as
Cannot
much.
have it.
I also have a broken desktop right now. I don't have a computer. I have a laptop, but
You don't get it, do you?
like for me to
I'm
like
gonna put the
work
fucking bullet
on my
right between
photos
your
and
eyes.
stuff, I
If you
need
don't do what I
to.
say now.
I need
Shall
to
not
have
be
a
robbing my
desktop.
register, sir.
My husband's working on
money
fixing
is
it.
mine.
It's just
I asked you
the whole
now
thing is
to
fucked.
leave before it is too late.
Christ, goddamn idiot! Open the register. Don't make me fucking kill you.
No, sir. That I cannot do.
I'll waste you, man. I ain't joking. I swear to God, man, I'll blow your fucking brains out.
God, this sucks. I hate standing idly by.
Fuck! Fuck! The goddamn thing is locked.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's gonna kill him. I can't. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
count to 3.
He's
If you
going
haven't opened the
to.
register by the count of 3, I swear to God, man, I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out. 1.
There's almost nothing in the register, sir. You wouldn't kill a man for a few dollars.
2.
It is not right, sir. It is not right.
3.
I mean, sorry, but he should have just opened the register. There's no way, if I was working at a shop, that I'd be like, no, you're not taking my money. I'd be like, you can take whatever you want. It's not worth my life. Okay. The next thing I have to worry about with Shelby is the chapter called Fugitive. Don't get away. When you get to the street, just wait. I don't quite remember what that is. Don't get away? What is fugitive? Fuck, dude, I'm gonna have to look that up. It is crazy. It's like, really? Is money that important to you?
I wish I had lived long enough to look into the eyes of the man who killed my Reza.
You did, buddy.
Anger here.
God, once you know, everything is so obvious. Hmm. Yeah, I used to work retail, and I remember like being at the front of the store, and I'd be like the only person working up there, and there'd be like 1 or 2 customers every hour at night, and I used to get so scared that somebody was gonna rob the place. And they always told me, like, you know, don't, if they come in and ask for something, just give it to them, don't worry about it. It gets him to wake him up. Let me see here. I don't need to worry about Madison. I can just do whatever I want because it's not relevant to this trophy. God, I wish I had gotten that trophy in the park. I need to look up what the fuck is Fugitive. I don't remember that chapter. Yeah. Let me look real quick. I need to look up what this Fugitive chapter is, because I don't want to get to it and not know what the fuck I'm doing. I really wish that was... This guide is really good, but it's not, it's lacking in some descriptions. Fugitive, heavy rain. I think that's a chapter with Ethan. Yeah. Yeah, that's Ethan. So Ethan doesn't get caught. Or doesn't get away, sorry. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense, because if he got away, then he'd be able to do more of the trials, but, okay. So, I want to get arrested. I'm just looking ahead for later. Manfred, that one's going to be tricky. I have to clean up all the evidence. On the loose. Do some making out with your friend. Forgive them afterwards and then escape. What the hell? Hey, thanks, dude. Yeah, you know, I don't have as many as I would like, but I try. God damn. This guide, I don't like this trophy guide here. Because, like, it tells you the name of the chapter. And then tells you what to do in order to get this trophy. But, like, this says, Trapped. That's the name of the chapter. Get out of the car by yourself. Well, I don't remember what chapter that is. On the Loose. Fuck, dude. See, I'm gonna have to look this shit up. On the Loose. On the Loose. I think I remember what Trapped is. I think that's the one where you're in the car with, what's her face? Lauren. But On the Loose, I have absolutely no idea what that is. On the Loose, heavy rain. Sorry guys, I don't want to. Oh, that's where you get to fuck Madison. Oh. Oh, see, this is a spoiler-free guide. That's why I was like, it says, do some making out with your friend. Okay, that's Madison. Forgive them afterwards. And then escape. So I was like thrown off, like, my friend? Who the fuck's my friend? Okay, okay. Gotcha. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just have to get through Madison's chapter right now. I don't have to pay attention until I have a scene with Norman or Scott. Dude, I am holding out hope for Red Dead 2. I am so excited for E3! Actually, I need to look up the dates for E3 and put that in my calendar. Me and my husband make it like an event every year where we sit down and we have like popcorn and we get pizza and it's kind of just like a pig out, but and we put E3 on our big TV and geek out. It's a good time. Oh. I know people do it. Plenty of people do it successfully, but I don't know how. I can't imagine life being married to someone who's not a gamer. Like, it's just such a big part of both of our lives that, like, I feel like the other person would just be bored and miserable all the time. And I do know people that, like, they're, like, if it's a guy and the girl doesn't like games, but she enjoys, like, watching the games, or she'll maybe play a little Mario Kart or whatever. You know, that's fine. But I mean, or the other way around too. There are relationships where the girl likes games and the guy doesn't. It's rare, but it happens. But, I mean, I'm talking about these relationships where, like, the other person has absolutely no interest in games whatsoever. Hates when you're quote unquote wasting your time playing games and all this shit. Like, I could not be in a relationship like that. I mean, for God's sakes, the first time I ever talked to my husband when we were in high school, I told him I liked his Dead Space shirt. Like, I don't know. To each their own, but no. Like, my husband and me talk about games a lot together. Something we enjoy. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I'm just kind of wandering. I could go take a shower. You guys want to see some titties? We're gonna take a shower. No, we're gonna if I can find the bathroom, we're gonna see some Madison titties. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Madison has my God, why can't I walk? Madison has a nice body. Then again, her voice actress and mocap person is a supermodel, so. Yes, you can, and, you know. Yeah, dude, you know, I'm straight, but I can appreciate a nice, you know. How do I get in this fucking shower? Oh. I can appreciate a nice set of titties. I think that's pretty natural. What the fuck is happening with this camera? What is she doing? Oh, here we go. Tits first. Yay, titties! Woohoo! I love how her hair doesn't get wet. Like, no characters in this game. Like, the fucking game is called Heavy Rain. Okay, her hair's getting wet a little bit. I lied. But, my friends know that a big pet peeve of mine when I'm playing games is the fact that I have yet to see a game, and tell me if you've seen one, because I want to know. I have yet to see a game where they make wet hair look realistic. Like, wet hair has a very specific look, and I've yet to see it done right. Also, what the fuck kind of shower is that? I'm sorry, but I hope people don't get in the shower and stand under the water and not use soap. She didn't wash her hair either. She didn't do anything. She just stood under the water. You really think that's clean? That's not clean. Is she putting on her old dirty panties? Oh, for God's sakes. Did she... You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. All hail the tits. It's only have a single stripper shower. I don't know, man. Sometimes I worry about, like, David Cage, like... like, this game has this awkward shower scene where, like, she's standing, she's got, like, her arms on the shower. Like, nobody takes a fucking shower like that. But my favorite is, in Beyond Two Souls, when Jodie has to take a shower. And she has her hair in a ponytail, and, like, she doesn't take it out of the ponytail. Like, that's a big deal. If you have long hair, you know, like, you never get in the shower with your hair still up. And, like, she does the same thing. She stands, like, with her arms up against the shower wall. Like, it's just fucking weird. Nobody showers like that. And they don't use soap. I'm like, what is this? Okay, so we've got some weird shit going on. You didn't know what? That the thing about Jodie? Or that we take our
There's someone in the apartment.
Ponytail holders out before we shower.
The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach
I fucking love that shower
scene
in Beyond Two Souls. That sounds really weird, but I think it's hilarious. What? Oh, the ponytail thing? Oh yeah, dude, you know. I mean, the only exception would be if you're not washing your hair. I know some people wash their hair every other day or every few days. That's what they tell you to do, but I'm sorry, my hair gets too oily and dry shampoo doesn't fix it. I wash my hair every day. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess if you weren't washing your hair that day, you could keep it up and it would just get a little wet. I just fucked up. Actually, I'm just gonna stop fighting because I want this to end. Because if you've seen this part, you will know that this is not real. Lay your eggs in the intruder's sternum. I like how I'm not even touching the controller and I'm still... Man, you can really fuck this part up. Nothing happens. Here we go. Now I'm dead. It's a nightmare! Yeah, no, because I mean, if you're gonna wash your hair, obviously you have to, you know, take your ponytail holder out so you can wash it correctly. I wish I didn't have to wash my hair every day, but I do. Erotic dreams. Yeah, dude. God, I had a nightmare once that was so vivid that, like, I can still remember it. It's been like 10 years. I just remembered there's another trophy during this part that I'd have to go back and get later. All you have to do is exit out the back door instead of the front. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I had this nightmare when I was 13 that, it was really vivid because it was my house that I was living in. And it looked exactly the same and, like, everything was normal. Because, like, most of my dreams are, like, fucking weird. Like, they're so weird that there's no way it could be real.
Gone.
But it just, like, it looked like my house. And it was late at night. And my brother Brian broke into the house and came upstairs with a baseball bat and beat my mom to death. And it was terrifying. And I woke up crying and I was like... It just felt so real and like I can still see that dream. I hated it. And I discovered that when I ate some form of junk food like right before bed, I would have weird dreams like that. So
I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about.
Yeah, it was scary, dude. And it was like so real. Like it felt so real. Even though my brother would never do something like that. It was just... Ugh, it was crazy. I don't like nightmares. But who does? But no, I've had some really hilarious, weird dreams, but it's just... I've had a few nightmares. That's really the only one that has stuck with me, and it's been, like I said, it's been 10 years since I had that dream. I had a dream journal. I gotta find that damn thing. I don't know what I did with it. Can I escape? Are they gonna see me if I go through here?
This doesn't make any sense. It couldn't have been me. I couldn't ever have done that.
Oh, the voice acting. I try to think of one of the weird-ass dreams I had lately. I had one about, Gerard Way of MCR. And I was, like, hanging out with him. And he sat down, like, in a restaurant. And he ordered a Diet Coke. And he ordered a brownie for dessert. and he took the brownie and he plopped it right into the Diet Coke cup, and then he like crushed it up and mixed it and drank it. It was fucking nasty. And I was just sitting there and I was like, okay. Yeah, it was a dream journal. I found it at, I think it was Barnes & Noble. And, I was like, you know, that's actually a really good idea. But, of course, I lost the fucking thing, and now it's pointless. But it's probably in my office in a drawer somewhere.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Alright, Ethan, hang on.
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
Yeah, I think the one thing about this game I don't like, really, other than the shoddy voice acting, is, the plot hole about his blackouts. Like, it just made me so angry when I, like, watched the deleted scenes or whatever, and they showed what they were gonna do as far as his blackouts, and then they just removed it, but they kept in the fact that he was having blackouts, because, I mean, it was too late in development at that point to change it, but, just the origami figure in his hand, like, it just makes no sense. It's just weird. But I didn't think about that the first time I played this game. It's only when I start, like, you know, thinking too hard. Yeah, man, the red balloon! Yeah, I know, right? Like, and that, you know, I understand the game was cheap. It's not a true remaster.
Jason!
Here's your Jason. Oh, I can't say it that often. Come on.
Jason!
You know, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were on a time crunch, but, it would have been really cool to add in deleted scenes.
Jason! Jason!
The Heavy Rain Chronicle that they made. What the fuck?
Jason!
Jason! Jason, come back! Jason!
Jason!
Jason, it's...
Jason!
You gotta be kidding.
Jason!
Jason!
The balloon! Gotta get the balloon!
Jason!
Yeah, I mean, you'd think they would have added in some extra shit for the PS4 version. You like the Jason! It's pretty great. Alright, just get me to this fucking locker.
Line 18, box number 3.
18-3.
Made it. I made it. I managed to get through the goddamn crowd.
Oh, Ethan, you are such a dork. Through that goddamn crowd. Is this 18? Yeah. Oh. Jesus. 1, 2, 3. I could really go for a Wawa mac and cheese right now. Where do you live, Drizzy? Do you have a Wawa where you live? If not, I'm sorry. Oh, I have to pay attention now. Wait, no I don't. I don't fucking know what to worry about. The next thing that's gonna happen is... Fugitive. Well, that's not for a while. VIP, motherfucker! Hold on, I don't even know what that trophy is. I like unexpected trophies. Let's see. I know you guys can't see it. Paparazzi, leave home without being spotted. Oh, yeah. I knew that. I knew that. Yeah. Looks like the next thing, as far as Scott, is at the Fugitive chapter. And then Norman Jayden is Mad Jack. So that's kind of a while from now. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. What? The walking in this game is such a pain in the ass. Time to take a piss. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Tired. See what Ethan's thinking. Sean.
A shoebox? What's the connection with Sean's disappearance?
Let's find out. I just noticed that the origamis were numbered because I was just sitting here thinking, you know, what if he had done these in a different order? But see, they thought of that. Shoot them. I hate the trial where you have to, well, you don't have to, but to complete the trial you have to kill this innocent dude, and it sucks. And the dude is like, I have kids and a wife, and I hate that part. Which is hilarious, because when I play, like, GTA, I just fucking, like, ride down the sidewalk murdering people for fun. But, you know, it's a different, it's a different type of game. The people in GTA aren't, like, real people. The NPCs, anyway.
Help! Dad!
Sean!
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
How far are you prepared to go to save someone you love? My senior quote, because I'm a dork. I won't do this till later, but I think there's a trophy for not doing any of the trials. Like, getting there and just being like, you know, fuck this. Because in the end, if you don't fuck up with Madison and Jaden, you can find Sean and save him without doing any of the trials. Fuck. Did you find that down? Oh. 99
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
Because
To him,
he's
they're more of
fucking
an image,
crazy.
a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
You know what? I'm gonna be an
It builds
ass.
up a profile of the killer and helps us understand the person we're looking for. It might have been useful if it was done earlier in this investigation.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations
hungry.
where the
I didn't
victims
eat dinner.
disappeared, I was able to
God, it's
isolate a
9:30.
zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. Must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
Aggressive.
It may not give us the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
God damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere. We gotta get off our asses and find him.
Go for him.
Blake, I've had just about enough of your shit. You've been chasing this guy for what? 2 years? And what are you caught, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What, you think you can do a better fucking job than me with your psychology degree and your great glasses? Well, let me tell you something, pal. That don't mean zip when it comes to getting out there. You're just a fucking bureaucrat.
Go for him.
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough.
Whew.
You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
Temper. Blake, I've had just about enough of your shit.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
Blake said, fuck that.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Call the
cops.
This place is fucking weird.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist. I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
All right.
All the signs of a mystical obsessive neurosis compounded by a persecution complex.
Is that right?
The guy's taking a break from reality, holed up here in this crazy apartment. The walls are covered with writing. Quotations from the Bible.
Oh my god, why can't I walk around this fucking thing?
It's stifling in here. Those windows haven't been opened in years. You don't have to be a profiler to see he's not a killer. We're wasting our time here.
He's right, you know. Whoops. Okie dokie. Okay. Nothing else in here? Hey, yo, Blake, can we get the fuck out of here? Blake, oh my god. Is there something I need to look at? I don't... How about it? No. 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 Turn around. Oh my god. Jaden! Okay. I can't leave. Here we go.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jayden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
Okay, but how do you pay your rent?
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say
Blake,
to you, Nathaniel?
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
He orders
That's
you to go
enough.
and find
Leave
new prey,
him
doesn't
alone.
he? He needs more and more.
I've got to do something.
Carter, shit! Are you out of your mind?
No.
You must
Shit! Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just stand around and do nothing.
Go and find that kid in the park. The voices tormented you all night long.
I guess Blake's trying to break it, but what good is a confession if he does?
Stop! Stop!
Better just stand down and leave Blake to it.
So you obeyed them to make them stop.
The guy is terrified of Blake. He really thinks he's the Antichrist or something.
No!
I gotta stop Blake. He's going too far.
Stop! You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess?
Okay, so during my first playthrough, I fucked up at this part. And I accidentally killed this guy.
Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to Earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
Drop the gun, now!
Calm down.
Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Demon, you shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
Psychology.
Lieutenant Blake is gonna leave our planet right now and return to the realm of shadows. Creature of darkness, I do beseech you to return to the realm of shadows and leave our Nathaniel in peace.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Good lord.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me. Back away, slowly.
I mean, he's obviously not gonna kill Blake.
Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel.
Because I'm pretty sure Blake has to be alive. I don't think he can die.
Put your hands on your head. Turn around.
See, it was right there. I shot him.
In
Like,
the name of the Lord, I exorcise.
just the way it does that, it's like, it makes you think he's pulling out his gun.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest.
Yeah, I felt bad. I mean,
Pretty
like...
damn cool under the circumstances. I would have just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.
Yeah, it like, you know, like your gut reaction is to hit R1. Fuck yeah. I felt really bad about it. Like, I know the dude's crazy, but I didn't want to kill him. And then, like, I mean, you can't just go and break into some dude's apartment and kill him. He didn't do anything. Whoops. No. Did it?
As we're free for the moment, we'll love it. Got all in here in my pocket, just in case. Susan Bowles, mother of the Origami Killer's latest victim. Maybe she knows something about the circumstances surrounding her son's death. No answer. Baby screaming inside. Not a promising start.
Yeah, it's not so good.
Baby screaming and no answers? Don't like the look of this.
Mrs. Bowles? Anybody home?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute.
Stealing babies. That's what Scott Shelby does best. Breaking into houses. He said. Basically.
Mrs. Bowles? Mrs. Bowles, are you there?
Break down the door.
Oh, shit. Mrs. Bowles! Mrs. Bowles, can you hear me? Wake up! Wake up!
There's a, well, on PS3 there's a really funny glitch at this chapter, but I've never actually had it happen to me.
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please.
Okay. You got something around here I can dress this wound with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, don't move. I'll be right back.
Okay, oh wait, I need to go in the bathroom. What am I doing?
Let's see. I need this, this, and this.
Nope.
I'm here for you, Susan. You'll be all right. I'll take care of you.
This shit hurts.
Stay with me, Susan. Susan, do you hear me? Susan, stay with me. Can you hear me? Stay
Gotta
with me.
drop the drugs.
Okay, come on. There, I done what I can. That should stop the bleeding. Well, luckily the wounds aren't too...
Yo!
Hey.
What's up? Wait, is that Brandon Paul?
Okay.
Like from college? Or is this somebody else?
My baby needs me.
She's not
Right.
dead.
You stay there. I'll take care of the baby. Okay?
Yo, what's up, Brandon? How are you?
With a baby, I mean.
I'm a private eye. There's nothing I can't do.
Isn't she wondering, like, why the
Her
fuck
name
this
is
guy is
Emily.
here?
Gotcha.
Oh. It's like, wait a second. Why are you in my house? Alright, Emily. Oh, yeah. Might not want to touch the baby with bloody hands. I'm good. Tired as shit, but I'm good. Working at Dell Tech. Which I still, like... Oh god, I can't walk. It still feels weird to me, because, like...
Hi there, Emily.
I remember when I
So,
first started working
what
there,
seems to
like,
be
I
the
still
problem,
felt
huh?
like I was a student.
Oh.
But then, like,
Going by the
I
smell, I got a pretty good idea.
I'm like hanging out with like the faculty and like the teachers and everything. Like I still feel like I'm a kid. And a lot of people still think I'm a student there because, you know.
Okay. How do you do this again?
Like, oh, excuse me. Half the time I'll like be taking pictures at an event, and somebody will, like some random person will come up and be like, "So are you in the communications department?" And I'm like, "I was, 3 years ago when I graduated." They're like,
There you
"Oh,
go, fresh new baby. That should feel better. Right, Emily?
I saw that you're
Hey, what's
oh
the
my
matter?
god, that would be
I
terrible.
thought we solved the problem.
Oh god. What? Okay. Brandon, I saw you're gonna be at the multimedia showcase. I should be at that. I don't know if I have a work order for that yet, but I should be there. Looking forward to it. I missed it last year because I had a work order to photograph another event that was at the same time, and they wanted me to go to that one over the multimedia showcase, so I missed out. I was pretty bummed, but I should be there this year.
Oh, Emily, are you hungry? Huh? You hold on. I'll just tilt this bottle a little bit so you don't choke.
So you don't choke. Yeah, that might be good, Scott. Oh. He can breastfeed. Yeah, Got a burper. There you go.
Oh, good job, Emily. You're feeling good now, right?
Awesome.
Now.
When is that again?
I'm gonna rock you
I've got so many things going on, I don't know what the date is yet. Oh, I always fuck this part up. You gotta move slow. I actually really like this scene because it really helps you like connect with Scott, and it kind of throws off, the ending. Alright, time to go check on Susan. Yeah, I ran into Rob the other day.
Thanks for looking after my baby.
And he said something about it, and I was like, oh yeah.
I didn't want to leave her.
But I can't remember when it is.
I just couldn't cope anymore. Just not having Jeremy around. He was such a good boy. Can't understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
Do you take care of this baby on your own? Doesn't Jeremy's father live with you anymore?
He disappeared. The day after Jeremy. I don't know what happened to him.
Excuse me.
Maybe he couldn't take it. Ever since I've had to look after Emily all on my own, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I understand. Did your husband say anything before he disappeared? Did he leave a note or something?
No. He left the house without a word, and there was just the cell phone.
A cell phone?
Yeah, I found a cell phone in his dresser. I'm sure it wasn't his. I'd never seen it before. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a drawer in the living room. You can have it if you'd like. I'm sure it's of more use to you than to me.
Do you have any family or anybody to help you?
Yeah. My mother. I didn't want to ask her for anything. We don't really get along. But I guess I'm out of options.
Well, look after yourself.
April 27th.
And
cool.
Emma.
Thank you.
I will.
Let me look at my work calendar and see if I have anything so far. I know the gala is the 30th. April 27th. Nope. I don't have anything, so I should be there.
In a drawer in the living room. That's what Susan said.
Alrighty. I'm gonna finish up this chapter and then I think I'm gonna have to go. I'm really tired. I've got a long day tomorrow too. So... My god, I've been streaming for 3 hours. Doesn't feel like it though. Oh.
Good luck, Emily. You take care of your mama.
Why does the baby have a cell phone? Hold on. I don't have to do anything in this chapter, right? Nah. Okay, just checking. I didn't want to leave and like fuck something up. Oh my god. Oh man. Fuck yeah, baby master. That's awesome. The trophy's called Baby Master. That's awesome. Okay. Wait, what the fuck was that? Sorry, I know you can't see the screen, but I want to know what Baby Master was. Like, why didn't I get that in my first playthrough? Baby Master. Suicide baby. Make no mistakes taking care of the baby. Okay. Oh, because last time I fucked up when I was rocking her and she, like, wouldn't go to bed. Adorable shop. Oh my god. Okay. I can't, sorry, I'm just nervous because the guide keeps saying, like, make sure you have autosave on. Well, I don't see an option. I mean, I know it's been saving, but I just, it's like, make sure you have it on, make sure you have it on. Like, what the fuck? Maybe that was, maybe on the original on PS3 you had the option, but I don't think you had that option now. I've just been unlocking a bunch of concept art. And no! Baby Master! Yeah, well, I made good progress. Let me just look real quick. Where am I? Oh, Suicide Baby is the name of the chapter. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm on the bear. And the next chapter that I have to... for Perfect Crime is The Fugitive. Oh, that's not till all the way down here. Alright, and then for the Nerd Trophy, it's Mad Jack. Yeah, that's a while too. So I've still got, I'm here on the bear. So I got a little ways to get to Fugitive. It'll take time. I gotta make sure I'm backing this up to the PlayStation Plus storage. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's 9:52 and that's not very late, but I am exhausted. I didn't sleep much last night, so I'm gonna hit the hay. If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button and, or, no, this isn't YouTube, the follow button, and I will follow you back. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. And follow me on that Instagram, and I will follow you back as well. And on Snapchat, if you'd like. I kind of just started using it, and I like it. So, my Snapchat's the same as my Instagram. It's just God of Source, so, yeah. Thanks for the show, Connect. Thank you for hanging out, Nathan. And it was good talking to you, Brandon. Yeah. Man, I'm really tired. But I also never ate dinner, so I'm hungry. I can't decide if I want to just go to sleep or if I should eat something. I'll probably get a snack. Alrighty. Thank you guys. Have a great night. I need to delete this other save game I have on here. I'm not gonna worry about it. Excuse me. Night, guys.